Most people think an RV is just a small home on wheels. A bed, a kitchen, a bathroom, maybe a tiny table by the window. But at the very top of the luxury motorhome world, that idea completely disappears. Because some of these machines are not built like campers. They're built like private hotels. They're built like road yachts. And in the most extreme cases, they're built with something almost nobody expects. A hidden garage. Not for a bicycle, not for a suitcase, but for a real car. A compact supercar tucked inside a vehicle that already feels bigger than many apartments. This is the world of the $2 million motorhome. A mobile mansion that can cross highways, park beside mountains, and still give its owner leather lounges, hotel-style bedrooms, hidden storage, high-end technology, and a garage that turns the entire machine into something much more than transport. It becomes a private luxury base on wheels. And the craziest part is this. For the kind of people who buy these machines, the garage is not just a feature. It is the whole point. Because when you are spending this much money, you are not only buying a place to sleep, you are buying freedom, privacy, control, and the ability to take a luxury lifestyle almost anywhere. From the outside, a motorhome like this already looks different. It does not have the soft, friendly shape of a normal family camper. It looks heavier, longer, lower, more serious. The body has the presence of a tour bus, the finish of a luxury vehicle, and the confidence of something built for people who do not like waiting in hotel lobbies. The front end is tall and powerful. The side profile stretches across the road like a private suite in motion. At night, the lighting changes everything. Soft white strips glow around the body. Interior light spills through tinted glass. And for a second, it does not feel like a vehicle at all. It feels like a mansion that learned how to move. This is why the phrase mobile mansion works so well. Because the design is not trying to feel small. It is trying to make the road feel less like a compromise. Most RV owners accept limits. Less space, less storage, less comfort. But luxury motorhome buyers are paying to remove those limits as much as possible. So instead of a basic door, you get a grand entrance. Instead of a simple window, you get panoramic glass. Instead of plastic cabinets, you get polished surfaces, hidden lighting, soft leather, and a layout designed to feel like a private lounge. Then the slide-outs open, and suddenly the space changes. Walls move outward. The narrow road vehicle becomes a wide living room. A sofa turns into a lounge. The kitchen gains breathing room. The bedroom feels less like a cabin and more like a suite. That is one of the biggest secrets of high-end motorhomes. They are not designed to look impressive only when driving. They are designed to transform after parking. One moment, it is a giant machine on the highway. The next, it is a luxury apartment with wheels hidden underneath. Inside, the first thing you notice is the lighting. Not bright, not harsh, warm, low, controlled. The kind of lighting used in private jets, boutique hotels, and expensive homes where every surface is meant to feel intentional. The seating is usually wide and soft, built for long travel days without making the cabin feel cheap. The kitchen is compact but not basic. You may see stone-style counters, hidden appliances, premium cabinets, induction cooking, and storage built into every corner. Nothing is random. Every drawer matters. Every wall has a job. Every empty space is turned into storage, lighting, control panels, or hidden comfort. That is what separates a luxury motorhome from a normal one. A normal RV tries to fit a house into a vehicle. A mobile mansion tries to make the vehicle feel like it was always meant to be a house. Then comes the bedroom. And this is where the illusion becomes even stronger. Because in a machine like this, the bedroom is not just a mattress squeezed into the back. It is often treated like the main private suite. Soft lighting around the ceiling, hidden wardrobes, large windows, a full-size bed, a quiet, enclosed feeling, and sometimes a bathroom that feels closer to a luxury hotel than a road vehicle. The bathroom is important because it changes the psychology of the entire machine. In a normal RV, the bathroom reminds you that you are camping. In a true luxury motorhome, the bathroom is designed to make you forget that. Clean surfaces, a proper shower, premium fixtures, storage that disappears into the walls. It is not huge compared to a real mansion, but compared to a normal camper, it feels almost impossible. And then, after all of that, you still have the feature that makes this machine famous. De wand is praatest, the part that turns the motorhome from expensive into unbelievable. At first, you might not even notice it. That is the clever part. The outside of the vehicle can look clean and closed, with no obvious sign that an entire car is hiding inside. But then, a panel opens, a rear section lowers, or a side compartment reveals itself. And suddenly the motorhome is no longer just carrying people. It is carrying another vehicle for rich travelers. That changes everything, because driving a giant motorhome through a narrow city street is not always practical. Parking it near restaurants, shops, or small roads can be difficult. So the hidden garage solves the problem. The owner parks the mobile mansion, then drives out a smaller luxury car for daily movement. The motorhome becomes the private base. The car becomes the local freedom. That combination is why this feature feels so powerful. It is not just showing off. It is convenience disguised as luxury. Of course, the engineering behind this is serious. A vehicle garage inside a motorhome means weight, balance, structure, safety, and space all become harder to manage. The designers have to think about how the car enters, how it locks in place, how the motorhome handles the added weight, how much room is left for living space, and how to make the whole system feel smooth instead of messy. That is why these machines can reach prices that sound insane to normal people. You are not only paying for leather seats and nice lights, you are paying for engineering, custom layouts, strong chassis design, power systems, climate control, water storage, battery banks, generators, solar support, safety systems, and luxury materials built into a moving structure that has to survive real roads. A house does not deal with potholes. A hotel room does not need to turn corners. A private jet does not have to park beside a lake. But a luxury motorhome has to borrow ideas from all three. That is what makes it fascinating. It is part home, part vehicle, part machine, part status symbol, and part escape plan. Because for the buyer, the real luxury is not only the furniture. It is the ability to leave without feeling like you are giving something up. You can wake up beside the ocean, drive through the desert, park near a mountain, or stop at a private resort and still have your own bed, your own kitchen, your own bathroom, your own lounge, and your own car hidden inside. That is a strange kind of freedom. Most people travel by leaving comfort behind. The owner of a mobile mansion brings comfort with them. But there is also something normal people miss about these vehicles. They are not really about camping. At this level, camping is almost the wrong word. This is not about struggling outdoors. This is not about sleeping in a tiny van and cooking on a folding stove. This is about controlled adventure. The buyer wants nature, but not discomfort. They want movement, but not chaos. They want privacy, but not isolation. They want the road, but with the feeling of a high-end home. And that is why the $2 million motorhome makes sense to a certain type of person, not because it is cheap, Not because it is practical for everyone, but because it solves a problem only very wealthy people usually have. How do you travel without becoming dependent on hotels, airports, drivers, schedules, and public spaces? The answer is simple. You build your own private world, then put it on wheels. Still, there is something almost funny about the whole idea. For the price of one of these motorhomes, many people could buy a real house. Maybe more than one, depending on the location. But the buyer of this machine is not comparing it to a normal house. They are comparing it to private travel, luxury resorts, yachts, jets, vacation homes, security, privacy, convenience, and time. To them, the value is not only in the square footage, it is in the control. No hotel check-in, no shared hallway, no unknown room, no waiting for a rental car, no wondering where to store luggage, no leaving the supercar behind. Everything moves together. The bedroom, the kitchen, the lounge, the technology, the garage, the lifestyle, all packed into one massive machine. And that is why this motorhome feels less like a camper and more like a statement. It says the owner does not want to choose between movement and comfort. They want both. They want the road to come with leather seats, warm lights, hidden storage, a private suite, and a car waiting underneath. So when people ask why anyone would spend around $2 million on a motorhome, the answer is not just luxury. It is the feeling of never fully leaving home, even when the road changes, even when the view changes, even when the country changes. The private world stays the same, and maybe that is the real magic of a mobile mansion. Most RVs are built to take you somewhere, but this one is built to make sure you never feel like you left. So the next time you see a giant luxury motorhome on the highway, remember this. It might not just be carrying travelers. It might be carrying a bedroom, a lounge, a kitchen, a private suite, a power system, hidden technology, and maybe even a supercar tucked quietly inside. That is not just an RV. That is million-dollar living on wheels. Subscribe to Mobile Mansions for more luxury motorhomes, expedition trucks, and billionaire travel machines.